Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Chris and this is ANC Candles and Kai Fresheners. If you're joining me for the first time, I want to welcome you to my channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, I want to say thank you for coming back and supporting this channel. Well, today I will be talking about my labels. My labels came in today and they look like this, right? So this one is the Blue Locks and these are all 100. They come in 100 each. Okay, so I ordered 1200 altogether. So that's about 12, or that's actually 12 different fragrance scents. So I will be, oh, you know what? I forgot to make someone's order. All right, let me make this order quick. This is actually, you know what, I started making it last night, but I had to go to bed because I had to go to work this morning. Well, I started making it and I just stopped. So let me just finish that right now. This hazelnut, I believe, yeah, roasted hazelnut. So, you know, this hazelnut supposed to be like one of the Christmas fragrance or air freshener that I sell. Usually I don't sell Christmas fragrance or Christmas fresheners. Because of the store I sell to, they asked me to, my stapler is gone, it's finished. Right, because the store that I sell to, they actually asked me to make Christmas fragrance for them or Christmas freshness for them, so that's why I'm making them. But I decided to sell it also on my Amazon store, and this hazelnut has been one of the sellers now that is all year round for me. People buy them in the summertime, in the springtime, all year round. Okay, let me fill up my stapler. I ran out of it and I'll be back. Okay, so I just filled it back, but I think I need to buy more stapler pins because what I have is about 4 left. It's not that much, but it's going to be enough for this. All right, so I am just going to do this quick and then we can jump right into the video. So this will be sent out today to the customer. All right, so let's jump back into, let me put this somewhere. Okay, right there. Hi. That was my little son. Okay. All right, so I have the labels right here. Okay, so this one is the Asian sandalwood. All right, so let me just take some of them out so you guys can see exactly what I have. All right, guys, I don't know where I stopped at because I had to run to take care of some things, and my son came down here and he was, you know, he wanted to just hang out. So I didn't want to keep recording while he was here. And also I realized that even though I have this label, so this one is the apple essence, okay? Apple essence. So that's what I have here. And even though I have this label, I realized that, okay, the problem would be, how am I going to be able to put stickers around the bottle easily without any problem, right? And if I'm just using my hand manually, I might run into problems, especially if they are going to be wrapping around the bottle. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to, my labels will be crooked. They will be like awkward, right? They will probably line up in such a weird way. So I said, I have to find something that will help me align my stickers very well. And granted, these didn't come like the row, like in a row. They came like this, flat. So maybe the next time I order, I'm going to order the ones in a row so I can buy the machine that just helps me automatically attach my labels on my bottles. But what I did, I went down to my to my garage and I had some leftover wood that I used to make. I don't know if you guys have seen this that I made, right? So leftover wood that I used to make this, and I decided to just knock some woods together. It didn't take that long, and I had to sand them, and and I came up with this. All right, so this is weird, but I came up with this, right? To you guys, this felt like seconds, right? But to me, it took some, I would say probably 15-20 minutes. Just did this quickly, cut stuff out, and you can see they are not really aligned properly. But I want to see if they're gonna do the work, right? So that's what I what I decided to do. So I'll be testing it right here in front of you guys and see how they go. Anyways, so I have the Apple Essence, so that's how it is. Now let me explain what your labels should look like, or I shouldn't say look like, because not everybody's label will be the same, or the design will be the same. But what the requirement for your label should be. So you should have at least your logo, right? Your business name. You should have the name of the fragrance. All right, you should have that, and you should have whatever you put in there. Like mine says Apple Essence Odor Eliminator Room Spray. So that is my room spray, right? Odor eliminator, right? Because I'm not just making a room spray, I'm making the ones that doesn't just mask your odor or mask the odor in your house or in your car or in the room. It actually eliminates it. So it neutralizes the odor, okay? So that's what the room spray is supposed to do. And there's an ingredient in my room spray that makes sure of that. Okay, so if you don't use that, it's okay to still sell your product, but you cannot put odor eliminator there if you don't have that. All right, and you need to have the direction. Okay, so mine has that, the direction of your rooms, like how to use the room spray. So mine says you should shake well before you use it, and then you should have the warning. All right, so the warning is right here, and then you should also have the ingredient. All right, so now it is important that you have the ingredient, and your ingredient must be labeled descending order. It has to be labeled in a specific way. That's a requirement. Okay, so if the ingredient that you use, ingredient that has the highest amount of percentage, or the highest percentage, should be the one you put first. Okay, so for me, mine is the distilled water, followed by the perfumer's alcohol, then down to the list. Okay, so that's how you should label them. Don't just go and list however you want. No, you have to make sure you're listing them properly. Okay, and then you have to put your location where you make this. So mine says handcrafted by ANC Candles, and then my city and my state, my zip code and stuff. Now they say you should put your full address. Actually, that's the requirement. Put your full address. But however, I didn't put my full address here. What you can do if you don't put your full address is to make sure that inside one of those public directory, your full address is in there. Okay, public directory could be the yellow page. I don't know if anybody still uses that, but Yelp, Google is one of that as well. So make sure you do that. If you don't want to do that, then you have to put your full address there. All right, so that's what I want to talk about concerning the labeling. Okay, so now let's look at the other ones that I have. I have the citrus sunrise. Okay, all right, and I have the blue lux. Okay, and I have the Asian sandalwood, which I've shown you guys before, and I have the rest of them here, and some of them are like the redolence. Okay, I have the midnight breeze, I have the honeyed spice, I have the tropical sapphire. I think I should unravel this one. I was looking for a different fragrance oil for this particular tropical sapphire, right? And I bumped into this. Now, you will not find the name tropical sapphire on probably any fragrance oil store or any candle making supply store. You might not find that. This is a name I coined out for this particular fragrance oil. All right, so that is what I coined out of that. So the other ones that I have, I'm really excited about this, guys. This one is garden strawberry. I love this one. The reason I love this one is because of the smell. Not the smell of the label, but the smell of the fragrance. I love it. So I'm excited to sell this. Usually I'm not a big fan anymore of selling, should I even say that? Like selling regular fragrance, like strawberry, vanilla, and pineapple, all of that. But it's not what I want. It's not what I want. It's what your customer wants. It's what my customer wants. Is what they need. So if my customers are still buying strawberries, vanilla, and they are buying fragrances that they already know, why should I take that away from them? Why should I give them names of fragrance oils that they've never heard of or smelt before? Like giving them, say, tropical sapphire. They'll be like, okay, what is that? What does it smell like? Give me the strawberry that I know of. Give me the banana that I know of. What is tropical sapphire, right? But again, you introduce this to them little by little so they get to know other fragrance that you have. But some people, no matter what kind of fragrance oil you come up with or fragrance smell you come up with, they will go back to what they already know. It's just like me. I really don't eat ice cream, but if you take me to an ice cream shop, they can have 101 different flavors of ice cream. I will only choose vanilla. That's it. I am the vanilla guy. That's it. I will take my kids out for ice cream with my wife, and then they will be trying all this different stuff and all of that. And they'll be like, okay. Then they ask me, so dad, what do you want? And I go, I want vanilla. So the extent that when we go out and go get an ice cream, they just be like, give him vanilla. That's all you want. So some people, that's all they want. They just want their regular stuff. And yes, you don't stop selling what your customers want because you like something. For example, I sell a lot of mahogany teak wood for my air fresheners, and I don't like that smell. I don't like that fragrance. I don't put it in my car whatsoever, but my customers love them. So what do? Do I say because I don't like them, I'm not going to sell them? No, I got to give the customers what they want. Okay, so that's what it is. All right, so here is the strawberry. Man, this thing looks good. All right, garden strawberries. All right, so these are some of the ones that I got. I don't want to take too much of your time showing you everything, but you guys will start seeing them when I start making room sprays with them. So you guys will see the rest of them. But right now, I want to see how I will be able to put these stickers around this. Let me smell what this one is. So if I put it on, I don't know. All right, so this one is the apple essence. I smell that apple strong. Okay, so this is the apple essence. So I'm gonna wrap this with this my jig that I just did. I hope it works, guys. If it works, that will be a great point, so I don't have to go buy one from Amazon. But still, I might still have to buy the automatic one because when I'm done with this, I might start ordering the ones that comes in the roll. Okay, let's get going. All right, so what I did here, guys, is I put like one of this sheet in here so you can have like a smooth base, and I put like a piece of wood here so it can sit properly and it doesn't move, right? And also what I did, okay, you guys see that, so it doesn't move. So also what I did, I made another one just in case I'm having issues with this. So I made on that one like that, so I can put the labels like that, and it can still rotate, right? And this one too can rotate. Okay, and now the last one that I did, now you can see this was the one that I used my hand to do. It is not as straight. I tried, but it's not as straight. Okay, this one is like my regular printer here. It's not the same as this, as you can see. It's not the same as that. Okay, so I have another one here that I can just remove this one. I can just put right there. So you can say I have 3 of them. All right. Just in case, this, I don't like this and I don't like that. One of them got to work. Okay. One of them has to work. All right. So let's try this one with the apple essence. Now I have this area right here. They're like my stoppers. I use my popsicle sticks that I used to stir my my fragrance mixture. So I put them there so they can be the stopper for this. So when I put them there, they are aligned properly, okay? Because without this, they can just like, it's not going to be aligned properly. Then it's going to mess up the alignment of your bottle. So that's why I put those popsicle sticks everywhere there, okay? Okay, so now let's try this on. Okay, guys, you're trying this with me for the first time. Let's see if this is gonna work. All right, let's peel this off. Okay, wow, loving it so far. Here we go. Center this right there. Okay. All right, so from what I'm looking at here, it's not going to be a good one. Or maybe it might be. Is it? I don't know. Let's try it out. Well, it's good they gave me extras just in case I mess this one up, right? All right, let me just go freestyle. Okay. Would you look at it? Guys, this thing came out better than I expected. Maybe I just have to maybe move the sticker up a little bit so it can be like almost in the middle. So maybe that's what I need to do. But with the alignment, it came out really good. Look, guys, came out really good with the alignment. But look, it looks really aligned. So this just saved me money from buying from Amazon, I guess. Right. I like it. I like it. Well, my jig worked. Okay, let me see if I can do one more. All right, so the next one I will be doing, I just want to try this other side. I want to try this other side and see if it's going to give me the same results, because this one gave me a good result. Yeah, so I'm going to try this other side. So I just went to open another bottle, and maybe another video I'll show you guys is how I sterilize my bottles. When they come from the manufacturer, I just don't open them and then start pouring room sprays in them. I don't do that. I have to sterilize them. As I'm holding this right now, it's warm because I just sterilized a lot of them. So I will be showing you guys a video of how I do this, and you guys can also do the same if you want to. Well, I recommend you to sterilize your bottles before you use them. All right. Let's add tropical sapphire in this one. So this is my tropical sapphire. This was done, I think, 4 or 5 days ago. So it's been sitting down there curing for some time. I know some people say you don't need to cure your stuff, but I'm using distilled water and some alcohol, perfumer's alcohol. I like to cure my products. I like them to sit for some time so the molecules can merge together. They can become one, right? Or homogeneous, so they can be one. And curing them also helps me to see that it doesn't separate. So my room sprays don't separate. They are homogeneous. All right. If, like, for me, keeping them for that long, if it's 7 days and you start seeing separation, then it's not a stable mixture, right? So I have to go back to the drawing board and do it again. I have known, based on what I've done so far, that I wait for 7 days for me to see a full cure of my product. All right, so this one has been sitting down for some time. So now I'm going to mix, I'm going to pour it in here. Okay, then I'll do the labeling. Let's see. Okay. All right, this one is my tropical sapphire. Okay. Just wipe this just in case, right? All right. So that's our tropical sapphire. And the reason I'm doing this one and the apple essence is because tomorrow I'll be taking them to the store. So the purchasing manager will be able to see them, who is been the one asking for this for a long time, right? So she'll be able to see them, try them on, and see how they work. All right, so here is let's try this. So this one I'm going to try and center it. Let's see. Okay, right here, you put this. No, I'm going to roll this out first because this height is lower. So I'm going to put this in the middle here. Okay, I'm going to bring my bottle and go underneath. I think I like it where it is. All right, let's try that. All right, take it out. And let's put this flush. Okay. Okay, let's see if it meets up to that. Yep, it's great. I like it. All right, I like it. I don't know if you guys were seeing what I was doing here. I was supposed to be right here. Sorry, I was all the way there. So I think it works. What do you guys think? I think it works. Now, the only thing I might have to be careful about is if you see this, it cut across, it went over, right? Went over to my direction. So what I'll have to do is trim this excess off. All right, I have something upstairs that I can use to just like slice it out. So that's what I'm going to do. But right now it looks good. This actually works. So this is what I'll be using. I can either use any of the ends. I can use this end right here, or I can use the middle end right here, or I can actually use this one right here. Okay, so I like it. So tomorrow they will be going to the store, and I might probably bring this one with it. All right, guys, so that's what I have now, and I will actually be using that to label my bottles. Again, I just have to trim that excess, but I love the way they look, and this is a new product. So we have come to the end of our journey of making room spray. For mine, I would say making an odor eliminator room spray. And this is the Tropical Sapphire. All right, smells amazing. Woo! Really smells like the tropics. I love it. I love it. All right, guys. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you haven't joined the Telegram group, please do that. If you're interested in the car fresheners that I make and the car freshener that I sell, or the cardstock that I sell, let me know. You can reach me through the Telegram group, or you can send me an email to sales@ancandles.com, or you can call me or text me with the number that I have down in the description. All right, guys, so that's all I have for you guys, and I hope to talk to you guys some other time. Take care of yourself, and God bless you. Bye-bye.